Lost on Lost Season 2, baby!
Hell yeah!
We've watched Seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Lost, and we've learned a lot.
Did we?
And we've learned to love Jack, Kate, Sawyer, Boone, and Claire.
Did we?
But now it's time for Seasons 4, 5, and 6.
That's right, we're still going to talk about the mysteries and mythologies of the island.
And obviously hot tropical hookups.
But now we're going to talk about things like the freighter,
The Others,
Charles Widmore,
The Lighthouse,
time travel,
9/11,
Ronald Reagan,
the Catholic Church,
Titus,
gold chains,
the military-industrial complex,
the prison industrial complex,
the void,
the orb,
and so much more.
So strap on and strap down, because if you thought last season was confusing,
This is going to be so much worse. Or better if you like being lost on Lost. Strap on?
you heard me.
Ooh, welcome everybody to Lost on Lost. Hey, I'm JP Russell, and I'm joined as always by a man who would never refer to women as yakety broads, Adam Busher.
Absolutely not. I'm a fourth wave feminist, which is right after third wave ska, and I'm still on tour. I'm here in your house. You and I both had a mild case of food poisoning.
Yeah, I had one and you had the other.
It's been great, but something that makes our lives better as opposed to food poisoning. We have guests.
The opposite of food poisoning.
Yeah, the opposite of food poisoning.
As they say in the podcasting world. Please welcome back to the show, Kai and Kim.
You sounded really panicked about that.
Well, because I was like, well, they're both, I was trying to do it alphabetically. And anyways,
Can't spell Kim without Kai.
yeah.
I like it.
Hey, I love that.
That's going to be our podcast.
yeah,
This is the first time you two have both been on the show together, right?
it
Yeah.
has been.
It's so nice.
It's very exciting.
Well, is it? Because this episode is an episode.
It is. You could factually say that.
Kim, well, you were on an episode that just released this week, but it's been a little bit since we've had you on the show.
Did you finish Babel?
Sure didn't. Excellent question. Thank you for asking.
3 episodes in a row now.
3 episodes in a row over the span of a year.
Listen, I'm on vacation now. I'm on staycation, so I will finish it.
And it takes some time to digest, for sure.
I just keep falling asleep every time I start reading. Not because it's not a good book, but because I get sleepy.
This is the Sleepy Girl episode.
I'm taking a nap right now. What have you both been watching since the last time you're on the pod, Kai? I know we've been watching a lot of not trash television.
We haven't been watching trash. We have not, because you pointedly refused to watch Secret Lives of Mormon
If I
Wives
don't
with
watch
me.
every frame, she says it doesn't count. I'll sit
It
there
doesn't
and
count.
watch 6 episodes.
It doesn't count.
We watched Lost last night, and you fell asleep. You didn't even fall asleep. You were asleep before we started it.
I am a sleepy girl. Okay. Number one.
Yeah.
Common theme.
Number two.
Yeah.
I get up at 5:30 for work.
So do I.
Well, you're not a sleepy girl.
Fair.
I have been binging Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. We've been continuing our cultural exchange where I make you and Eric watch usually period romance adjacent things, and they
Gross.
make me watch animes,
Oh,
which is really fun.
Gotcha.
Not a period piece, like a historical period.
They had them then too, Kai.
Actually, they don't actually make it like the central part of the show, which is deeply
Absolutely
unfortunate.
not. That's a myth. The female period was invented in the 60s to sell tampons.
Nancy Reagan.
Other than that, just spending every waking moment thinking about blueprints.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We haven't done much besides blueprints.
But The Pit. I
Yeah.
started watching The Pit, and it is so good.
Uh-huh.
I like it a lot. Still not fully caught up on The Studio, but watched more episodes since last time. Still funny. Still like so cringy. It's hard to watch, but it's hilarious. Epic, the musical.
Yeah, we got
On
halfway
YouTube?
through that.
They fell asleep.
Yeah.
No, to be fair,
It was
we
like 2 in
had
the
to
morning.
pause so many times so that we could
Perhaps.
talk about our feelings for 45
Oh,
minutes
And how,
at a
how
time
you were feeling
that
sleepy.
we're we're busy digesting each piece.
And we were making space.
we were holding
holding
space
space.
for Epic the Musical.
Right. Yeah. Like that. Holding
Yeah.
space.
That was very Sistine Chapel.
For the audience at home, you can't tell, but JP and I, our dicks are out.
That is not.
Do you guys want to talk about Lost?
Absolutely.
Sure enough.
Wow.
Holy smokes, Adam, what the hell are we talking about today?
Yeah, what are we talking about today? We are talking about season 6, episode 10 of the televisual program Lost. It is the 113th episode overall. It's called The Package.
The Package.
Our featured characters are everybody's favorite star-crossed lovers, Sun and Jin. It originally aired on March 30th, 2010. Written by Paul Zabewski and Graham Rowland. Directed by Paul Edwards. Takes place on the 8th and 9th days after the flawless emergency landing of Ajira 316 by one Captain Franklin J. Lapidus, Esquire, JD, PhD, MD, OBE,
LMNOP.
and the J stands for J. JP.
Yeah.
Do you have a recap?
I do.
Hit it.
The Package. I'll give you. You ready for a? When you penis on the island. Everybody wants to find some gin. Same. Factions struggle to get off the island or stay on the island. I have no fucking clue. I kind of blacked out after seeing Sun in a bra. Speaking of objectifying women, you know what the writers like more than a beautiful woman's body? The beautiful body of a woman who can't talk back. Sun forgets how to speak English, but she doesn't forget how to call Richard an idiot. In the sideways, Jin gets his pump on in the bathroom. I'm sure some other shit happened, but god damn it, I've been laughing about that shot for the last 2 days and I can't think about anything else. The Package? Isn't Desmond the Package? He's not even in this fucking episode. Let's get into The Package here on Lost on Lost.
Perfect. Excellent. We're all caught up.
I think I'm more confused.
Yeah.
The episode opens in night vision.
How excited were you, JP?
Very. I was looking for the technical specs on the tubes.
Mm-hmm.
They did have a lot of fires going, and I was wondering
The effect of
light
on
looking
night vision.
directly at a light source
Yeah.
through night vision.
Yeah, it's not great. It flares out a lot.
I would imagine it would hurt your eyes quite a bit.
No.
Yeah.
No?
No, you just
Hurt your
get
eyes. It just makes it harder to see other stuff.
Okay.
It just establishes that Flock's camp is being watched, I guess. Like Kai pointed out, there's plenty of light. Whoever it is in the tree line, they could have just been looking.
I thought it was just the kid from Jurassic Park playing
Oh,
the
yeah.
stuff in the back, you know?
If I had night vision, I would be looking through night vision
Yeah.
when it was night every night.
Yeah.
Listen, you could have night vision. We just need to invite 30 less people from your family to the wedding.
What if they listen to this?
They don't.
ko-fi.com/we are lost and lost for JP's night vision fund.
Or our
Eyes-
wedding
eyes
fund.
night
Or wedding
vision
fund.
I'm the goddamn neighborhood watch. I need to look at our cats in the dark.
Jin is tending to his wounded leg. I believe this is the wound he got at Claire's house.
Okay, but like before that, was it Sawyer who said something about Coco?
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
the way he whispers, pretend. I was like, this is how we're starting this episode? Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Like the Charlie pretend peanut butter.
There are
Yeah, yeah,
times
yeah.
where he is so deeply bone chilling without trying.
And the stunning thing is that this is good Sawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's
Ugh.
sexy or
It just makes
creepy.
you want to cover your drink.
We do see Jin tending to his hurt leg right after that. And Kai, that is what woke you up from being very eepy, is you went, who hurt my sweet baby boy? And
I love that man. I love that man so much. And with long hair and the curl in it. Ah.
Speaking of sweet, not sweet baby boy, Flock comes up to talk to Jin and he's like, hey, how's the leg? He's like, I got stuck in a bear trap by your psycho secondhand Claire thing. I mean, it's bad.
Claire
Bad.
thing.
Hurts bad. And he's like, why don't you let it get some air? It'll be good for it. They talk very briefly about the names on the cave wall. One of them was Quan. I don't know if it's referring to you or Sun. Cut to the Flash sideways.
Yes.
This is season 6. It is the Flash sideways. Jin is being released from customs. He has a watch returned to him, a fancy watch. But they kept his $25,000.
fucking dicks.
Listen, not to plug somebody else's show, go watch the Last Week Tonight episode, the John Oliver show, about civil forfeiture.
Oh, yeah.
It's so infuriating.
Or watch season 4 of The Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because cops can just do that. If you have too much money, they just can suspect that you're using it
Yeah.
for crime and take your money.
Yeah.
And then they have a trial against the money and you are not involved with that. And
Yeah.
then they just take your money.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, tell us that you got this from not selling drugs. And they're like, it's cash that I pay cash my paycheck. And they're like, prove it. And you could show them and they'd be like, we don't believe you. And then they keep it.
Yeah.
The cash and the watch were an errand for Mr. Pake. Here in the Flash sideways, Jin still works for Sun's father. They were supposed to go to this meeting and drop off this watch and this cash. They missed it because they got arrested. So they're like, what the fuck do we do now? They head to the hotel. Son walks up to the thing. Pake, reservation. Jin's like, I'm not married to this broad. Don't put us in the same room. Points to his finger. Quan. And he's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was really aggressive.
Yeah. Surprisingly
that
aggressive
part.
for a thing that like got resolved immediately.
Yeah. It felt very unnecessary.
It did.
Also, they're already fucking. You don't have to go that hard, my guy.
Right.
Also, they don't mention that there are 2 reservations prior to that.
Right.
So
Right.
why would he assume that there are 2 reservations? He's just doing his job.
Right. You walked up with this lady and you've got a giant suite.
Yeah.
2 key cards, I guess.
Cut back to Flock's camp. Flock leaves Saeed in charge while he goes on a little errand to get Son.
We did establish here that Saeed says that he doesn't feel anything, and then we had a long conversation about what feelings are.
Yeah.
I was trying to posit that apathy is a feeling.
It is not. It is the absence of feeling.
Well, black is the absence of light, and it's still a color.
That's not an equivalent.
I think it is.
You can't just say I think it is.
Well, I think that it is.
In any case, Saeed, it's understandable. We all feel nothing.
When he got hit by the trank dart, he felt sleepy.
And that's a major 3 emotion. I've spent 16 hours being sleepy
First-hand research.
to see if I could feel anything different, and I still feel sleepy.
Speaking of those darts, those were some loud ass darts.
I thought they were arrows at first because the way that people were reacting, it was like they were like gutted through.
I thought they were dying. I thought
I
people
really
were dying.
did. Yeah, I thought
Absolutely.
it went through and came out.
Yeah.
Last time arrows came flying through the
A
jungle,
bunch of people died.
Kroger got set on fire. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Somebody said like I'm pretty sure they're darts or something, and I was like, no, that came in his back and out his front. Like that man's dead.
Jin packs up his stuff. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to go find Son. I don't trust this dude. This obviously not John Locke guy. Sawyer's like, well, you can't just do whatever. And Jin's like, you're just sitting here taking orders from him. And it's like, I'm not taking orders from anybody except for Charles Woomer and John Locke.
Yeah.
He calls him Charlie like it's
Yeah.
better. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like we're on nickname basis.
I gotta deal with Charlie. It's like, whatever.
The third Charlie in the show.
But then, yeah, they start getting drilled by darts. Like Jin takes one, then Sawyer, Saeed, and then Night Vision Boy comes running from the tree line. Yeah, it turns out this crack ambush is being set up by Safari Liz Lemon and Kyle Rittenhouse.
Dude,
Safari Liz Lemon. I was so excited to see her.
he's got the night vision, which night vision could be cool.
Yeah.
But it's cooler when you're wearing a helmet that's like mounted to something.
Right.
He's got just like the forehead strap and the chin strap, and he's wearing like a button up.
Yeah.
It just looks like a
It's like a
bozo.
short sleeve plaid
I'm gonna
shirt.
say,
like-
I know you're probably not supposed to root for that camp, but I am rooting for Safari Liz Lemon. She seems overworked and undercompensated for the job she does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean she is.
yeah, she's a geophysicist, we find out in this episode, and she's out here doing Merc shits.
Yeah, she is doing.
Yeah, and she's like going and like dragging people around. Like, let her do science.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just let the lady do science.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM. They abduct Jin. Once everybody's passed out, Safari Liz Lemon and Kyle Rittenhouse drag Jin off into the woods. Then the lost card comes through, and we cut over to Survivor Beach.
Wow.
Wow. Jack's group, my only note is they kill time.
Yeah.
And,
My
then,
note
and,
says
and
eat
Miles
Jack.
makes a really shitty fat joke about Hugo.
Yeah.
Okay, but also, I have written down who's the Timu Michelle Rodriguez.
That is, hey, Kim. Yeah. Got it.
But what? Who is she?
That's Alana. She's one of Jacob's minions. She's trained her entire life to protect the candidates, and it would be really hilarious if she accidentally blew herself up in like the next episode. T2J, 5 minutes 56 seconds. Lego hair boy tries to keep the peace or whatever. Alana's like, we have to wait for Richard. Like, that's the plan. And she's like, and Son's like, I'm sick of waiting. I need to find my husband. She like goes off to the garden, which she had planted in the early parts of the show. Jack goes over to try and comfort her, and she essentially tells him to fuck off.
I don't hate Jack that much. Maybe it's because I don't watch a lot of Lost, but
But here's the thing. I was thinking about this while we were watching it. Is like Sawyer went from being a real racist piece of
Yeah,
shit
the
to a
worst.
character that we actively enjoy watching. Jack went
enjoy
from,
is a really strong word there.
There's some really good moments in the back half of the show
Yeah,
where I'm
you
like,
just
man,
haven't seen him.
Sawyer-
Okay. I
Yeah.
do feel like you guys are choosing episodes that aren't terribly enjoyable for me to be on.
That's random.org.
It's random, yeah.
You have no idea.
Well, but the thing is about Jack is like, especially the first 4 seasons of the show, Jack is really insufferable. And then he just goes to being not insufferable. He doesn't necessarily go to being likable.
Right.
So yes, he is no longer insufferable and that feels better, but I wouldn't say that
You don't forgive him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cut to the flash sideways. Jin comes and knocks on Sun's door. She's like, "What's up?" And he's like, I don't have the cash, but I still have to watch. I'm gonna go to the restaurant and try and complete the task for your dad." And she's like, "We missed it by like 12 hours. Nobody's gonna be there. Plus, that guy works for my dad. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be chill. My dad is like a notoriously chill dude. Like, it'll be fine, probably."
Everyone will be fine by missing the $25,000 payout they're owed.
Yeah.
Like, everyone I know will be cool with that.
Everybody will be super chill about that.
Yeah.
That will have no repercussions. He's like, "I can't believe that you're like not afraid or whatever." And she's like, "I'm invincible."
That's my daddy,
Yeah,
yo.
that's like she takes off her first little button and she's like, "You gonna tell me what to do just like you did on the plane?" And he's like, "Everybody could have seen us." And she's like, "Nobody's thinking about us. Nobody's looking at us. We're just 2 people." And then she keeps taking her shirt off and Jin's like, "Hell yeah, I keep that shit up."
This was a cute scene, though. I did like this scene.
Yeah, it's
the
adorable.
only thing that got me was she has like 7 buttons, but she's only like this one and this one and this one. Sun only had 3 buttons on her shirt all of a sudden. You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, but if you do it with all 7,
I know.
this is gonna go. It's gonna go. She's got to be doing 2 at a time.
Yeah.
I couldn't count how many buttons she had. After the 3rd one, they show her breasts. And I mean, they're great.
Not bare. They're in
well,
a bra.
obviously not. It's on
Tasteful
ABC.
breasts.
Like, yeah, she didn't get her tits out, but like you see her boobs and they're great.
Finally, something Brock got in focus.
Yeah, we gave Richard Brock a lot of shit over the course of this show, but you know, blind squirrel, couple of nuts,
No breasts.
breasts, couple of breasts.
Coconuts? Speaking of Pride Month, though, the bi panic in this scene,
I know. Like, I don't care which one
Through
takes
the
their
roof.
clothes off. Somebody, both people,
through the
it's
roof.
just like a tennis match
Yeah.
where my head is darting one way and the other way.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
The only drawback, we have some sad wig here.
Yeah.
His is not as tragic as some of the other actors'
Is she
wigs,
wearing
though.
one too?
Yeah.
because her hair is much longer in the
Yeah.
So she's got the season 1.
Neither
sort
of theirs
like
is
shoulder
like the
length.
worst wig in
No,
the show.
they're not
though.
horrible, but like they're still
Noticeable.
sad
Yeah, they're not great.
because their present day hair is so good.
Yeah,
that's the
they
hair I
have
wanna
beautiful
see.
hair, and that makes
So like
the wig
if you
hard
had
to
Jin's
swallow.
Jin's longer wavy hair and her like
Absolutely.
longer.
We're gonna get into some sexy hair later in this episode. yeah. Kind of just lit up like a pinball machine.
So yeah, then they make out. Check it out here in the flash sideways. They're hooking up.
But I like the
Love that for them.
You know, in the original, she's going to America to try and run away from
Yep.
Jin, and this is where they can
yeah, this is the
secretly get together.
yeah, exactly. They're not
Sweet.
married. They're just the pretense of the bodyguard and the mobster's daughter. But
Hey,
then,
that's
yeah.
an excellent plot line, though.
Yeah.
I would read that book for sure.
Cut back to the island.
We're still in the garden. Sun is messing with the plants, and then Flock just like appears. Because he's smoke and he can traverse the island in the course of moments. But this is one of the instances of repetition. Or in a much earlier Lost episode, he does the same exact thing to Sun. He comes up to her in the garden and says, "Having a bad day?" You know, he does it again here. "Bad day?" And she's like, "Ugh, what do you want?" And he's like, "I have your husband. Come with me and I will get the 2 of you back together. I promised I would. And it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I'm going to do it."
And she's like, "No." He's like, "That's fine. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do." So she runs into the jungle.
So he runs
Chases after her.
Okay. This was probably one of my favorite parts of the episode because I laughed so freaking hard with what comes next because I just kept thinking to myself, man, if I were running that fast through that type of environment, I would 100% run into a tree.
I love a nice guy being like, "You're not in danger," and then immediately chasing me.
Yeah.
I
You don't
definitely
have to do anything you don't want to do.
I definitely
Get over here.
feel like I'm gonna be safe and don't have to do anything that I don't want to do when a man chases after me immediately.
It is indicative of the man or the bear because we've established there's polar bears in the
Right.
jungle.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh, I forgot.
Literally choosing the bear. She specifically says that she doesn't trust him because he killed all the people at the temple, the big temple massacre, and so that's why she's not having it. My only other note for the scene is he says Jin is waiting, and then I wrote down that Carter used to say that to me all the time.
It also feels weird that she's squeamish about people getting murdered when she is her dad's daughter and her husband.
She is canonically a killer. She
Yeah,
killed
she's also
Colleen.
killed people.
She herself has.
Yeah,
killed.
it feels weird that that's her stance.
I mean, Colleen had it coming.
Yeah.
She did beg her to do it.
Yeah. There's so much about like everything that happens to like when Hugo is talking in this episode, he basically just has this sort of like, if a train flew through this island right now, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've seen. It's just like this total resignation of like, fucking, yeah.
Is it weird that like in this political climate, like I'm like, oh, okay.
Please, in
Like,
these
it's the same-
unprecedented times.
It is, yes, it is the same thing. They were like talking about dragons the other day and how they think dragons were real. I was like, honestly, if we saw a dragon right now, I'd be like, oh.
It'd be sick as shit.
The government had hearings saying that they think UFOs are real, and nobody
cares.
We were like,
no one
yeah,
gave a
we
shit
know.
about them saying, yeah, aliens are for sure.
I was like, I was picked up last week. It's fine.
I
We
don't
know.
care. What's up with Bat Boy? Cut to the sideways.
Yeah, where something was happening. There was a commercial. Yeah, Son and Jin wake up in the hotel together.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, top
Everyone
off.
golf claps
Yep.
politely.
Yeah, it's like nice.
She looks satisfied.
She does.
Yeah, what's with the look on
Get
his
it,
face
girl.
though? I'm like, psh,
Yeah,
You
he
can't be
doesn't.
sad.
He doesn't feel appropriately appreciative. I'm just
Maybe
saying.
that was the first time he's ever been pegged.
Maybe he didn't finish. Maybe she got sleepy after she got hers, and it's some
You-
feminine
you-
empowerment.
All I'm saying is, I love Jin, but
Yeah.
he looks like a boy that finishes fast.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, I agree.
I'm just saying I don't think.
Wait,
it
why are you
takes him-
saying you're not saying it's a bad thing?
I like just the other day.
What?
I just the other day I finished quick.
so
Yeah.
fast.
No,
son, I would probably.
It was
finish
it was a comment on some Instagram video. The comment was completely inappropriate. The video was something, and then it was non-sexual at all. And then some woman just commented, "I don't understand why men think that we want them to go forever."
Right, we don't. Guess what gets sore?
Right.
See what gets friction burns.
But the video, I swear to God, it was like one of those like reels where it's like a guy
the like weird goal all night shit. Nobody wants that.
No, yeah. But the video was a guy like I'm pretty sure he was mowing grass in fast motion. That's the type of video I like to watch on Instagram.
That's crazy. Hey, that's nuts.
mowing lawn.
Yeah.
Watching those videos.
Yeah, watching a guy mow a lawn.
Just mowing the lawn.
Don't yuck my autism. I mean, yum.
Anyways,
Fair play.
something happened because this whole scene, Jin's performance is slightly perturbed and annoyed, and Sun is just glowing. She's like, I had a great time.
He's thinking too much about it. She was like, "We could die tomorrow," and he's like, "Fuck, we could die tomorrow."
but the thing is that she won't. He could.
Oh, yeah. Good
That's
point.
That's
a
the
good
reason
point.
why she feels fine because he's never gonna hurt her.
She suggests running away. She's like, I have a secret bank account. I have squirreled away some money. We could just take off. And Jin's like, that will absolutely never work. And she's like, yes, it would. I'm Mr. Peg's daughter. There's a knock at the door, and they get all skittish. And like, oh. Jin hides in the bathroom after the knock comes.
They'll never find you there. Might as well have gone under the bed, Jen.
No, he might as well put a fucking lampshade over his head and stood in the corner with his pants off.
behind the curtain, like against the wall, giggling the whole time.
I mean, he was in there with a resistance band for sure. He's just getting a little pump just in case.
Yeah, he grabbed his resistance band but forgot to get his shoes. It's like, let me grab that off the floor.
Priority. But before we get to that, we cut back to the jungle, and Sun is knocked out under a very nice looking spot. Nice,
Yeah.
shady little tree.
Beautiful.
I would love to nap there.
Nap porn.
Ooh, dappled sunlight.
How much dart do you want?
So
Dart?
much dart.
Yeah. Do you want dart first?
Yep.
Dart or no dart?
Oh,
a dartless
a
nap.
little dart. Yeah,
little
yeah,
dart.
yeah.
Like
Like
saying
like
dirt.
Dart. Dart.
like
Excuse me.
like I want someone to take it out like right away, but like a little like prick of the dart,
Sure.
so that I could get like.
JP, you want to give her a little dart prick?
No, because if I did, it would last all night. She wouldn't like that.
I was gonna. You sort of laid down a bunt there. It was like, JP, do you want to give her a tiny prick? That's the most, whatever.
That's my jokies.
Ben shows up.
Yeah. He's like, hey, who did this to you? And she's like, I am unconscious. I did this to me. I wasn't watching where I was going. Flock chased me.
My dad always said, look where you're walking or walk where you're looking.
Yeah. The thing about Sun's explanation to Ben about what happened to her is it's all in Korean. She has hit her head, and she now can no longer speak English. Ooh.
It was really fun watching this on Hulu. We had
With the subtitles.
the subtitles on, but the subtitles don't translate. So it had the baked in subtitles of her translation from Korean to English, but then the Hulu built-in subtitles went over that, just said speaking Korean. So we couldn't see what she was saying. So we were kind of getting Ben's POV on that.
Yeah.
I love that we watch TV the same way because I was not in the room with them when they watched this episode, but I had the same experience because I too use the subtitles.
Yeah, I can't hear anything unless I can read the words also.
We cut to Flock's camp. He returns, and everybody's still unconscious. So he wakes up Saeed, and he's like, what happened? And Saeed's like, I got knocked out. And he's
But
like,
I don't feel sleepy.
Yeah, he's got a dart in him.
He doesn't feel
this
anything.
Didn't even hurt.
He can't feel pain.
We were attacked. And then Locke shouts at him, by whom?
I just deeply appreciate the commitment to grammar, even in times of stress.
It's the sign of true leadership.
I feel like Saeed, of all people, though, if he knew who attacked them, he would have said, we were attacked by fill in the blank.
Right.
Yeah.
By whom?
By whom? Once in my life, I want to be in a situation where I have to yell by whom to someone.
Yeah.
You could do it during the wedding.
I'm gonna create a
Can you guys figure out a scenario?
When Eric says, by the power vested in me, you could yell
Perfect.
Oh, I
Amazing.
can't wait.
by $20 officiantlicense.com. Cut to room.
Room 23.
Holy smokes.
Great name for a bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lost themed, but let's do it, y'all. We're gonna be so rich.
Patent pending. You all heard it.
Seeing room 23 in just...
The light, overhead light. Kind of dingy.
I didn't realize how many speakers there were. Holy shit. That's a lot of decibels.
Yeah. Jin's in here by himself. He wakes up from the dart nap and
That's what I call it when I have too many camel crushes and the nicotine goes in my head and I gotta sit down.
blackout and you wake up. What's wrong with you? I just took a dart nap. I need to wash my hands.
Can't say that when I have wine in my mouth, you fuck. Fucking Safari Liz Lemon comes in. And Jin's like, oh, hey, what the fuck is this? Where am I? She's like, well, this is room 23. This is where the Dharma was doing some experiments. It's like,
You
no,
should know all about that.
This is where they were doing experiments on Carl.
Yeah, just on Carl. Nobody else.
Coral.
But then he's like, I'm out of here. And she's got to tase him in the back.
Yep.
She's like, oh, sorry, we
She
can't have
does
you leave.
specifically say, don't worry, you're safe.
Yeah.
And then the second he takes 3 steps, she tases him.
Right. I'm like,
Well, I mean, define safe. He's not gonna die
the
from a
door's
taser.
probably locked.
Yeah, he couldn't get out. He did check the door when he woke
So
up.
Right.
we could have just not tased him.
Right.
he's
Just
unconscious
close.
in a chair that's meant to restrain people.
Right.
You could have
Yeah,
restrained him.
there are a whole slew of situations where he could have been more safe.
Yeah.
You just told him he was safe. I would not consider getting tased in the back to be safe.
There's probably a bunch of LSD and ketamine still just laying around. They could have just dosed him up. He wouldn't even want to leave.
Yeah, give him the little Elon treatment. Make him piss himself.
Yeah.
Topical.
Injectable, actually.
Oh. You're fired.
I'm gonna come.
Out of the cannon into the sun.
Yeah, she tases him and she's like, I'm sorry, you can't leave. Have a seat. I want to show you this map. Look at the map. Do you know who maybe wrote the map? This is your name here that you wrote on the map. It says Jisoo Kwan.
There's a lot of people with that name, little kid.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
And which character would sing that song? Yeah, so this is a map that Jin probably made in the 70s when he was looking for John Locke, the real John Locke. Please stand up. So yeah, he probably wrote, but it's just a map. Like, what's that? What was she looking for on the map?
Areas of
electromagnetism. Oh yeah. And he's like, I'm not showing you the map or any of that shit. I want to talk to your boss, Charles Weedmore. And she's like, what a coincidence. He wants to talk to you. And then Jin's like, then why am I here? Why did you put me in here? Why did you tase me? Why did we just go straight to Charles Whitmore if he wants to talk to me?
She's trying her best, man.
She's like, I'm a geophysicist.
She's a scientist and she's trying to be a thug, but she's not.
Damn it, Weedmore. I'm a physicist, not a fucking whatever.
Gangster.
Yeah.
She's trying to be muscle, but this girl is 98 pounds soaking wet.
Safari Liz Lemon describes the experiments here that the Dharma Initiative, they were working on subliminal messaging.
That's not subliminal.
It's not subliminal messaging.
It's very
It's just
blatant messaging.
Yeah, it's like right there. Yeah, it's yeah.
Unless he walks out of the room and he's like, man, I sure could go for some Kraft macaroni and cheese.
I used to love Kraft macaroni and cheese as a child, but everything changes. And because of that, I think that I am maybe the cause of my own suffering.
Those are some of the slides in the room 23 for those.
That's
of you
why
who
joke is,
don't-
Kim?
I know. I just wanted to let everybody else know.
No, that's helpful. Thank you.
Thanks, Keem.
Yeah, come back to Flock's camp. Flock and Saeed are going to go do a thing. And so, like, Flock hands Saeed a pistol, and he says, are you a good swimmer? And he's like, of course I am. I'm Saeed. I can do fucking
I grew up in
anything."
the desert,
Yeah.
of course.
I just,
Saeed can do anything. Back up.
I just won't know if I'm wet or not because I can't feel anything.
You actually can't feel wet. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
sound like
only
my high school
feel
girlfriend.
You cannot feel wet. You just Oh no.
you can only feel
Yeah, you can only
cold.
feel
The temperature difference.
And then the
and water makes you feel
It's
cold,
like
which tricks your
an
brain.
and then like the
evaporation.
movement. Yeah.
Anyway.
You
It's a whole
actually
thing. We're
don't
gonna
have
show
a
you later.
cold sensation.
John Green?
You have cold
Yeah.
and movement sensation, and that's what your perception of wet is a combination of cold and movement.
Man, you sound like my college girlfriend.
Hey, wait.
Oh, sorry, she's here. Oh no.
Anyway, we were talking about guns
Yeah,
and
yeah.
swimming.
It's
Yeah.
fucking.
And he tells him to wrap his gun up because can't have it getting
Don't
wet.
get it wet.
We have seen them swim with guns so many fucking times on this show.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
distinctly remember Kate like looking down the barrel
And
after she
dumping
tried to
water
like
out
dump.
of-
Yeah. Oh my god.
Man, I forgot about that.
No, but this time we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
The only time you need to worry about is when the gun is half submerged, or
Right.
the barrel like has some pressure differential in it. So as long as it's completely submerged, you're fine.
You can get it fully wet?
Yeah.
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 Oh, I
Because
always thought it was like you can't get it wet at all.
no, because ammunition is sealed, so as long as the cartridge doesn't
Yeah, I
get
guess
wet on
that
the
makes
inside,
sense.
the gunpowder stays dry. It can still explode and fire the gun. So
Right.
yeah, so like JP said, as long as the gases or whatever can't escape,
It probably won't chamber the next round.
yeah,
But
it'll fire.
when you get out of the water, drop the mag, all the water comes out, and then
It's
you're good to go.
great to know if any neighbors piss me off at the lake.
If you were, if the gun that you were swimming with were like a Civil War era musket,
All
it would
I'm
probably
saying
not work.
is we've got long-standing generational feuds to take care of.
We do.
All I want to say is nobody's got to worry about the darts getting wet. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. Give me a little dart and let me sleep for 24.
I've been trying all day.
Some other stuff happens in this scene,
And
but
Claire's like, do I get to kill Kate?
That's crazy.
There is such a pick me in this scene.
She's obnoxious anyway.
yeah. So basically, Claire's like, "It's so crazy that my boy is fine. Is my name on the list?" And Flock's like, "Your name's not on the list, but I still need you.
You're still my
You're
special
still
little
my
friend.
special little girl."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, is Kate's name on the list?" And he goes, no, and she's not my special little girl. So if you have murder in your eyes, once we get everybody off the island that I need off the island, feel free."
It's interesting because her name was on the list.
It was just scratched off because it was a smash or pass list.
That was so icky. That scene was so icky to me.
Oh, I thought you meant us calling it a smash or pass list. 'cause I
Oh,
was
no,
like,
that's great.
I thought it was funny.
No, that's
Smash.
great. No, I mean the scene between Knotlock and
Smash.
Claire was so icky.
I'm just saying it's interesting because it seems as though the only way up until this point that names got crossed off the list was people dying.
Yeah.
And Kate, they're just like, ew.
Ew.
It was through some sort of like Kate ass decision that they were like, not this one.
Yeah.
So when she banged Sawyer in the cages.
Maybe it was that one episode where she just had sex with Jack the whole episode.
Oh.
We've all had episodes where we had sex with Jack.
Yes, the quote unquote. You know what? Yeah, that's fair.
We've all had Jack episodes.
I had a Jack episode after my run today.
Oh my God.
We really got to get that air horn installed on the old pod track. So, like, yeah, Flock's like, whatever happens. That's the name of an episode. Sawyer comes up and being all nosy. He's like, what are you guys doing? He's like, we're doing cool shit and you're not invited. Fuck off, nerd.
And this is where he's like, yeah, we're gonna go to see Widmore on Hydra Island.
Yeah, we're going to get Jin back.
Sawyer gives him some jab about like, aren't you a fucking smoke monster? Can't you just smoke monster
your way
fly?
over it, yeah.
And he's like, if you think I could do that, do you think I'd still be on the island? That must be why Sawyer's like, just get him in the water.
Oh, maybe.
Trust me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
And it's like, he didn't say he couldn't swim when he's in corporeal form. It
Help.
just said like,
help, I can't swim. Just stand up.
But I'm sure it's not like he starts to disintegrate. He probably just can't physically go beyond there.
right, that's right, precisely.
Yeah. And I'm sure Sawyer's like, this is the thing, because he's a fucking
He
idiot.
said he hates water. That's not what I said at all, friend.
He's made out of sugar because he's my sweet baby boy.
My man's watched Wizard of Oz one too many times.
Yeah.
I want to know what the science behind it is, because like it's got to be some kind of electromagnetic whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so now what does water have to do? I'm going to rabbit hole the shit out of this later. It's fine. Anyway, let's go.
Magnets, how do they work?
Cut back to the sideways.
Yep. Jin is discovered in the bathroom.
Maybe that's the preview image too. I don't know.
So it's like a straight up pose down. Like
It's so
he's
good.
already like static in just the right twist of the angle.
Oh,
So
he's been practicing in the mirror.
Yeah, he's got
for
oblique
sure.
going. He's got ab going. He's got pec, and he's already staring at the eye line that he needs to make eye contact with Omar as he opens the door.
He's been listening to his voice so that he can triangulate where about his approximate height an
what's in
eye
his
line would
hand?
be.
He's got his
His
shirt
shirt.
just kind
The
of
shirt,
over his
yeah.
package.
Yeah.
Like,
He's in his underpants.
The only thing he's missing is self tanner.
He doesn't need it though.
No, I mean like as far as like
You know,
the muscle
like,
showdown
oh.
is concerned.
I did love Kimi like putting together that he was there because
Yeah.
Kimi sees like
The
one
shoes,
champagne glass,
two
two
champagne
champagne glass, and he's like going into his Poirot like Mayan palace to solve this fucking riddle that's been posed to him.
Okay, can we talk? The audience needs to know
Mhm.
Yeah.
that Kimi looks like pre-K Elon Musk.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out in the first couple of scenes why I hated this man so much.
Yeah.
I do
And that's
feel
why
like,
he
so
looks
we
like him.
came up with Dane Cook and Pete Davidson
Yeah, we
had
had
some
it.
sort of weird DNA crash.
Face smash.
But I do feel like pre-ketamine Elon Musk might be a better
Same but
better
different.
get. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's ketamine involved
There's
either way.
That's
some
less
sort
steps. You got there. in
there's
less
some
steps.
sort of weird gene pool that is all meshing together and they're all,
Yeah.
Kevin Durand is like a phenomenal villain.
Oh.
Yeah,
God,
he's dastardly.
It's so
Yeah.
great. He's got a cadence and sound to his voice that is just very villainous and dastardly, and it's really great. And so he realizes they can't speak English. He asks for a translator. He's like, "Hey, what's Danny's friend, Mikhail?" "Oh yeah, get Mikhail up here. He speaks 9 languages." Comes on up. It's Mikhail
Ah,
from season 3.
with 2 eyes.
2 eyes. And yeah, he translates for the two of them. The son is like, "Hey, we'll make you whole. You were supposed to get $25,000. Customs kept it, but I have $25,000 in a bank account. Let me go to the bank. I'll get you a check." And Kimi's like, "Yeah,
Great.
No,
Cool.
that's all good. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. To make sure you don't double cross me, Mikhail's going to take you to the bank. I'll take Jin to the restaurant, and we'll all live happily ever after." Cut to Survivor Beach. Dr. Dickhead diagnoses son with aphasia, and Richard returns. That is all I have written down.
I would like to point out that he diagnoses her with aphasia,
Mhm.
something he has encountered before.
Yep.
And waits 8 hours to give her a pen and paper.
He also, I think, says she might have aphasia, which
when
like
she definitely has
what else
could it be?
would you describe that to be? That is the only thing that medically
Right. That
would
it
make
could be,
sense.
yeah.
I mean, like there might be.
That's what that word means. That's used to describe that symptom.
She's lost all of her memories. She might have amnesia.
right.
He can't move his legs. He might be paralyzed.
He might
Like,
be.
I don't know what else you need here, bud.
He can't get it up. Happens to every man.
Could be anything.
He probably just had him a minute. Give him a night.
His muscles are probably too big. Using up all the blood in his body for the muscles. That's what Jin was doing.
Yeah. Richard comes back. Ben was like, Richard's never going to come back. And then he comes back. It's like almost played for laughs.
I think my notes are so great. Is Timu Rodriguez married to suddenly Susan?
Suddenly Susan's Nestor Carbonell.
Man, we haven't called Jack Party a 5 in a long time.
We have not called Jack Party of Five's Matthew Fox, yeah. That we got to do that in the finale. Just refer to every single character by a show they were already in. A lot of Lord of the Rings, Dominic Monaghan. That 1-800-COLLECT commercials, Evangeline Lilly.
Tombstone Stereo Quinn.
Tombstone Stereo Quinn. Cut to the Hydra. Flock arrives and he pulls up and he sees all the JBL pylons set up. And he's like, hey, I'm here. And a bunch of people just kind of like fall out of the tree line and like pull guns on him.
I wanted him to have night vision on during the day. Is a little thing in the Superman movie that's coming out. There was some backlash. There's a shot where Superman's walking through a crowd of people and they're all angry at him. And one guy like throws a beer can or something like that at his head. And the actor flinches. It was supposed to like make him, seem more human.
Yeah.
And the fans are like, no, Superman wouldn't even feel that. He should have no reaction. So they digitally removed the blink and the flinch. In this scene, the goon squad shoots at Locke's feet. And they're like, put your hands up. And he kind of...
He jumps, yeah.
He jumps. Smoke Monster would not do that. He fears none of these bozos.
Fun story.
Yeah.
The guy who throws the can,
Yeah.
my friend Brandon Lozier.
What?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
from Fantasia?
Yeah.
Fucking sick. That's
I used to
awesome.
work with him at Universal.
Hell yeah.
Good guy.
If you're in the Los Angeles area around Christmas time, check out the Whitefire Theater, Ventura Boulevard in Sherman Oaks. That show is a phenomenal Christmas variety special, and we don't know how many more years they're going to keep doing it. So if you get a chance, check it out.
We can plug that at the end too, yes.
Yeah, he's here to talk to Weedmore, and he comes over. The OC's Alan Dale like wanders up and he's like, do you know who I am? He's like, do you know who I am? He's like, you're a myth. And it's like, you're Charles Widmore. Give me back my gin. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess I'll leave then.
Yep, that's it.
This feels like the most pointless meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he gets his ass all the way to the other island just for him to be like, hey, you have my guy. And he's like, no, I don't. And he's like, okay, well, war. Like, why did we need to do this?
War were declared.
Yeah, war. What was that?
War were declared.
Yeah, there's some super terrible writing here where, like, it's like, somebody once said that a war was coming to the island. Well, I guess it just arrived.
And I love a cheesy line every now and then, but
Sure,
like,
it's got to be in the right place.
it's got to have like a meaty thing backing it. And this was just like,
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Right.
Locke says it 100 times throughout the show. And it's exactly that.
Yeah.
Does the audience watching it in order know that the pylons affect Flock at this point?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So even that was useless.
Yeah.
Yeah. This meeting could have been an email. This email could have been a fist fight.
oh my God.
Meeting? The thing that killed Caesar?
Yeah, so Locke fucks off back to the main island. We cut over to Survivor Beach.
Fun. T2F, time to Frank.
Richard explains what is up. He recently had this experience with his dead wife and Hugo, and he knows now that they can't let the man in black Flock get off the island, so they're going to destroy the plane. Son is not having it.
No.
Her whole thing was she was going to come back here, she was going to get a husband, and she was going to go home. They have a baby at home. And so she flips out. She just like starts ranting and raving at Richard in Korean, and everybody just like lets her get it out.
Yeah.
Because
They're just trying to be polite.
yeah,
They understand that she can understand them.
You're
so,
right,
like,
yeah.
if they're like, speak English.
So they understand she's pissed.
yeah.
Like that translates.
Right,
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
lot through that.
Yeah.
Because she eventually finishes, calls him an idiot, and storms away. And then Hugo says, "I guess she doesn't want to come."
Yeah.
Ever the empath, Hugo.
Right.
I really wish she would have started speaking Korean slower and louder like we do. Like do pull a
That would've
Uno
been
reverse.
excellent.
Yeah.
That would have been really good. Cuts to flash sideways. We're at the bank. Son's bank account has been closed. It has been closed by her father. Apparently, dad knows about the account and probably the affair and blah, blah,
Shut
blah,
it down.
It's a really, really long scene to tell us that she can't get the money.
It's super long. This also would have been a great place to put somebody as that bank teller.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
would have been great for Cindy. Would have been great for Randy Nations.
Oh.
Fucking Biling. Come on.
Biling. We cut over to the restaurant. Kimi has Jin. He's tying him up inside the walk-in, and he despite the fact that Jin can't respond to him in English or anything like that, evil villain monologues the whole shit to him.
The whole plot thing.
Daddy knows the $250,000 and the watch was a present for me. Well, it was payment for me to whack you because you were banging his daughter, and everybody knows you don't bang the boss's daughter. That's like rule number 1 of being a gangster. Just don't fuck the boss's daughter. Like, everybody knows that. It's in the Goon Handbook. Jin, because he can't understand what Kimi's saying, says thank you, and
Yeah. We've seen Kimi be a fly off the handle, bad mercenary, just not great at his job. Here, he's like psychotic.
Yeah.
He's like taking such care. You know, he's like apologizing about the cut on Jin's head, and he's taking such care to like make sure. Oh, you know, good thing you don't know what's about to happen to you.
Yeah.
It's worse than him being an outward psychopath.
Yeah.
This is like inside psychopath.
Cut to the Hydra. Apparently, Jin has been captured early. There was a timeline that Safari Liz Lemon rushed because she's not a fucking mercenary.
Yeah.
She's a geophysicist. Widmore gets a little shitty with her, and she gets shitty back because she, like Kai earlier said, underpaid and underappreciated. Jin comes in, and Widmore shows Jin a little digital camera that they had found on the 316 plane. And it's photos of Sun Jian, his daughter that he's never met because she was born off of the island while he was trapped in the Dharma Initiative in the 70s. And he's like, oh shit, that's awesome. And then Widmore's like, I also have a daughter. We need to protect our daughters.
And you were like, when the fuck did Widmore become the good guy?
Yeah.
Like, bullshit.
And it's because Penny hates him. So like it's kind of funny. He's like, we have to save our daughters. And it's like, well, my daughter's an infant and could still learn to love me. Your daughter is an adult and hates you.
Does he know that Faraday's dead at this point?
Probably not.
So he only cares about pennies? I need to save my one and only child.
I mean, to be fair, if you're someone who's going to have a kid, you probably should feel that way about your kid.
Right, but he has another
But he
kid
has
two.
being
Yeah.
mentioned in this scenario.
Oh, no.
Or ever.
Obviously, Penny's his favorite because she doesn't need any sort of apparatus to prevent a head fall off.
That's true. And she does have a cool boat that's got a neat name.
Bodie McBoatface.
Yes.
My last note here is that Weedmore wants to show Jin his package.
So good. So good.
Cut to the sideways.
Yeah.
We finally get the resolution of what would have happened, 5 episodes
yeah.
before this?
My first note is we see the episode Sundown, but from the POV of inside the walk-in.
Yeah.
We hear some gunshots, some talking. It calms down. Jin starts kicking on the door, and the door opens, and it's Saeed.
The man.
Dude, I know the general consensus seems to be Saeed with the straightener isn't the way to go.
No, it's because he has such beautiful hair
Yeah.
that when they fuck with it at all, it's devastating. He's got such a beautiful curl. Just leave his hair alone.
This with it tied back like that. Even I was like, yeah, oil.
Tied back, let loose.
let it go.
It doesn't matter. Just don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
He has beautiful hair.
Jin's like, no English. Saeed's like, I don't know why you're here. Not my problem. I'm about to leave. He's like, free me. And so Saeed puts a box cutter in his hands. Doesn't cut him loose, but gives me the ability to cut himself loose. A few moments later, Mikhail arrives at the restaurant with Sun, sees bodies on the floor, pulls out his pistol, is like looking around, sees that Kevin Durant is still alive, and he's like, oh man, who attacked you? Or whom attacked you?
By
or whatever.
whom? By whom? By whom stand?
Who hurt my sweet baby boy? And Kevin Durant's like, behind you. Look
You
behind
idiot.
you. Idiot.
She's behind me, isn't she? No, I'm in front of you.
Jin puts his pistol to Mikhail's neck. Tells
Don't
him,
do that.
Yep. Nope. Use the range of the weapon. Stay away. It's a real easy way to get your pistol taken away if you touch your target with your pistol.
Also, he spent so long with his pistol pressed up against his neck.
Right. Yeah. And Mikhail calls him on. He's like, if you were the one who killed all these other people, you would have shot me already. So yoink. He tries to take the pistol away. They struggle over the gun. A couple of strays go off. A couple of NDs. But then Jin gets the upper hand and he shoots Mikhail's eye out.
Ah! As it should be.
Hell yeah. Mikhail didn't have an eye before, and now he doesn't again. Suck it, Mikhail.
Mikhail's one of those characters I really underutilized. Such an interesting
totally
guy. The
under.
actor's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
and
Andre
just
Divoff, yeah.
Didn't get enough of him.
He is a very interesting person on screen.
Yeah. He has the most Looney Tunes death besides the two people that die from dynamite. He's wearing a snorkel and like scuba mask, and he's just got a grenade. And he's like,
it's grenade time. So like, fortunately, nobody got shot except for the bad guy. Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Sun caught the strays with her stomach.
same spot
Yeah.
she shot Colleen.
Oh, karma.
Eat hot girls with their stomach problems.
That's what I'm saying.
She's got 2 stomach problems.
Hot girl sleepy,
Oh.
hot girl stomach problems.
She's about to do a big sleepy.
She's about to do a big sleep.
Yep. This isn't a dart nap. This is gonna be a bullet
No dart.
nap. But yeah, Jin picks her up. He's like, "Oh my god, we'll get you to a hospital." And she's like, "I'm pregnant." And he's like, "I know, my shit is hardcore." And they high five. We cut to the Bruden Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Sun's sitting there brooding.
Jack's like, I had to stop thinking about myself for a second and remember that thing from this one exact case that I had. Here's a fucking Sharpie and a piece of paper.
Yeah. He tells this big long story before he gets to the point. He's like, "Oh, you can't talk. Here's a notebook." Like, it's like the food blogs that tell the big. Like, my grandma used to make this special apple
Oh my
pie.
God.
Anyway, cut up 3 apples and get a pie crust. Like, she uses the pen and paper to tell Jack what Flock told her. He's got Jin, and he's like, "I promise that I will reunite you two."
I promise he does not know if he can.
She
Yeah.
did not tell him that. According to the size of her font, she shouted it at him. She wrote way too big for the
Yeah, just
amount
take
of
a-
notebooks
She used
they
an
have.
entire page just for the word yes. So
Right, like resource management.
Right, yeah.
You don't know how many more days this is going to last.
Yeah.
I would
she
be
also
right-
didn't use the backside of the pages.
Right.
Well, it's because she's writing with a Sharpie. It's bleeding through.
Yeah.
This other side's totally not usable.
But also,
Fucking-
he's sitting right next to you. You don't have to he doesn't have to read it from 20 feet away.
She just has to have pre-prepared statements on each. But yes,
Right.
no,
Fuck off.
beach, you all, everybody.
I hate you, Jack.
Yeah.
Here, I got you this notebook so that you can communicate. So what did Flock tell you? Jesus, you don't have to yell. She says, Jack asks her if she trusts him, and she says she does. It's kind of nice,
He's just
but he's
fishing for validation.
He looks so aggressively Midwestern boy.
Careful.
It was a little like he said yes, but she said yes for him, not for her.
sure, and he asked for himself, not for her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know.
This is why we don't like Jack.
Yeah.
It was just like, I mean, he needed that.
Yeah,
Yes.
He needed that.
exactly.
Also, he reaches out his hand for hers, and it's covered in sand. Just
Do you
wipe
trust
it
me?
off a little bit.
Touch my sandy hand.
Sandy
God.
hand.
Why is it?
Oh
why
God!
is it
Just
sticky?
wipe your hand off on your shorts. Come on.
He wipes his hand off on her shorts. Stop touching me. Oh, you can speak English all of a sudden?
I knew it.
I could tell. I knew it was an aphasia. That's why I said might. Cut to Flock's camp. Flock comes back for the second time this episode. She's walking back and forth from place to place.
Kate has just been pouting this
Yeah.
whole episode.
Yeah.
She pouts every episode,
Yeah,
so
especially
this is
this-
not new.
She just hasn't moved away from the campfire. She's at the
Fuss and fire.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh,
Does she-
It's the first swing. Sawyer comes up and is like, "So what happened?" And he's like, "Where's Jin?" He's like, "He said he didn't have him." It's like, "You believe him?" It's like, "Of course I don't believe him. Why? He's my enemy. Why I don't believe." And then he's like, "Well, why'd you even bother going over there?" And it's like, "Yeah, honestly, I don't know."
Those sonic fences sure do create a lot of feelings. I got a guy who can't feel nothing.
Yeah, he says, I don't like secrets. There was something in the submarine you said he wouldn't show you, so I said, I got a guy for that. We cut to
The best scene ever. Do you need a moment?
With this scene, yes.
Yeah.
Should we go put it on for you in the other room?
He just ascends up out of the water, just
Damp.
fucking mermaid commercial.
Just
With his hair
unblinking.
just-
Feel the rain on your skin.
Ah,
It's Saeed. Saeed's the guy, yeah.
just
Drenched.
drenched in seawater and looking ready to fucking rumble with somebody.
Well, he's gonna rumble with Dez, who's
Yeah.
drenched in McClutchin, and they're dragging his ass out
I
of the
would
sub.
pay money to watch Saeed and Desmond rumble.
Another smash.
The only thing I thought when Saeed ascended out of the water, I was just like, ooh, Navy SEALs.
Honestly, I thought a mud wall from Rambo.
That's
First
a good
one, part two.
Yeah. He Saeed's there to find out what the secret is, so I guess he's gonna sneak into the sub dock. It would actually be really convenient if they just dragged whatever he was looking for out of the sub.
And put it right in his face.
That would be super. That'll save him a bunch of time. Safari Liz Lemon and Kyle Rittenhouse are dragging. It's like, well, let's get him out of there. Weedmore wants to see him immediately, and it's like, why is he so drunk? It's like, I don't know, that's what he was like when we found him.
Did you give him too much?
Yeah.
She's like, that's my favorite part is I was assuming it was a dart like everybody else. I was like,
Dart nab,
of course, she gave him the same amount as everybody else. They weren't dosing the darts
One
and picking
dart, yeah.
what order they were going to shoot them in. Yeah.
Like, oh, I think my target weighs about 180. Give me one of those. Yeah.
Give me,
Give me half a dart.
Dez sort of falls over and ends up face to
Yeah,
face.
it just his like eyes sort of like slowly loll open, and he's all doped up, and he sees Saeed like right there.
They're just whenever a dog like sees a dolphin in the water and they're just nose to nose, and it's just that for way too long.
Yeah,
time,
and then you
I
go,
think.
now kiss.
No,
Yes.
Now kiss.
Yeah, there's all these different looks of Desmond being like, "Brr, brr, brr," and so he's just
I don't
He's
feel
like,
anything.
you know.
Nothing. He doesn't change at all. He is stone cold.
And rock hard.
No, I was rock hard.
Right. Yeah. That's the package. The package is Desmond.
And they were both boys.
And they were kissing.
I want two boyfriends, and I want my boyfriends to be boyfriends, and go on little boyfriend dates, and we're all boyfriend and girlfriend. That's the package, everybody. We did it.
Wow.
Hey.
Nice. Fucking made a meal out of that somehow.
yeah. Holy sh-
Did we like it? Was it good? That's the first question we got to ask here at the end of the show. You can like something that sucks. You can hate something that rules. Ladies, why don't you kick that off for us? Ladies, only the ladies. Kim, go ahead.
I think I would have liked it had I been watching it in order.
Okay.
But because very specifically the episode that we just did before this one, I know where it goes.
Mhm.
I did not like it.
Okay.
Sure.
When I read the books, The Lord of the Rings, I was like, we're doing an awful lot of walking. It's a lot of walking. That's what this episode is. It's just a
Yeah.
lot of
A lot
walking.
of walking. Kai?
Yeah. I felt the same way. It is a lot of filler episode for like 4 major events in the
Sure.
back half of this show.
Yeah.
And I feel like every time I watch this show, it is a filler episode.
Yeah.
I mean,
which is
the stove episode was decidedly not a filler episode.
No.
Sadly, that
That-
was your first appearance on the show 5 years ago.
that was, and I will say, as much as I hated Kate, she did do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've thought about the stove episode many times.
Every day of your life since.
Every time I turn on the stove, in fact.
That's why she was pouting. She was staring at the campfire, going, "How do I gotta figure out how to make money off it."
No, I will say there were definitely some. I always like a Sun and Jin episode.
Yeah.
I think,
Always.
but I always like to spend time with them because I think the actors do a great job of
Yep.
creating interest, even if there's not a lot happening.
Yep. They have great chemistry,
I think
the two
they,
of them.
they have great
Absolutely.
chemistry. They make you interested just in the small moments, even you know, like the moment at the hotel desk. Like he didn't have to go that hard, and she
Right.
didn't have to like. But it tells you a little bit about where they're at as characters. Even in these small moments, they really deliver the character,
Yeah.
and their episodes really make that interesting. So I will say, like, they deliver always, even if the episode doesn't really have a lot happening.
Yeah.
Fully agree.
Yeah, JP.
I think it was a bad episode that I did like. There was enough wacky shit. and it's symptomatic of the fact that we all watched it. Well, since Kim,
Boo.
Kai and Adam and I watched it together, so it's like Mystery Science Theater 3000. So, like, I had a lot of fun watching it. I would like to see this in a different order in the show. I think it would be much more interesting if we saw this flash sideways before we saw Sundown.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I think that would be a little bit more interesting. It would give a little bit of
you've got a mystery happening outside of the walk-in.
What do you mean?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what happened? Why was Saeed there looking like the hottest man I've ever seen?
Absolutely.
Who did he shoot?
Yeah.
What happened? I just think that would be interesting. All right, Adam.
Great episode that I think I still had fun watching both times I watched it.
Yeah.
The last night when we were watching it as a group, that reminded me of part of the reason why Lost was so popular, because it wasn't just what was happening on the TV, what was happening in the room with you.
Yeah.
You and your friends getting together every Wednesday night and watching the show, dunking on it, like us just like riffing on it. Like I had to watch it twice because I didn't note it, and so I watched it today with just Kai and noted it, and decidedly less fun. But then I was paying attention.
Oh, it was less fun watching it with me.
You were asleep.
I was not the second
Both
time.
times.
But it was decidedly less fun because I was not paying attention to what was going on around me. I was watching the episode intently, pausing it to take notes, and noticing kind of the content and be like, yeah, okay, that's all right. That sucks. Like, there were scenes I had fast forwarded because we had just watched it last night. I was like, I know what happens here. Click, click, click. So yeah, bad episode that I still had a good time with.
Want to hand out some awards?
Yes.
Let's do it. The Lost MVP. Who's getting the gold star? Who's first place? Who's first in your heart? First in your smash list? Kai, why don't you start us off on this?
That's so
Who
hard.
Is your Lost MVP. All right, Kim, why don't you start us off? Who are you trying to bone down on?
I have like a list for the MVP because like some of them are jokes, but okay. So the TSA agent who lied and took all that money
is on your smash list.
It's not, like, you get it, my guy. No,
Secure the bag.
That's going to the
bag.
That's his. He's not telling anyone he found that. Naked Sun and Jin. I don't know. Saeed and that Sharpie.
Okay.
That Sharpie's doing good work. Yeah.
Sharpie's doing Sharpie work.
Yeah, that works. Kai?
The Sun and Jin are always love them, but Saeed always has a special place in my heart every time. I cannot resist the hair, the face, the everything. That man is lethal in every scene that he appears in, so he is always my MVP.
Fair.
Yeah, works. JP?
Mikhail. This man knows 9 languages.
Yeah.
Mikhail's just hitting that Duolingo every day. So
Even if he only knows...
Not anymore. AI bullshit.
A-I.
Adam.
Nice eyeball.
Nice ass. Safari Liz Lemon, like, standing up for herself, telling Weedmore, like, quit busting my ass for doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. Get off me.
Justice for Safari Liz Lemon, for sure.
Yes.
Women in STEM. STEMSLL. Safari Liz Lemon.
We should get shirts.
All right, the flip side of the coin, the Lost Forever. King Sucka Shit Mountain. Who's your least favorite? Who didn't you like? Who's out here fucking up? Do you not want to go first again?
I can go first, I think.
All right, Kim, what do you think? Kai, go ahead.
He's probably Smoke Lock.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of context for what he's trying to achieve,
Sure.
but like, he's smarmy and weird, and I don't like that he's treating Claire like his baby girl. That's gross. And I don't like Claire to begin with, but I'm not saying I'm on Kate's side, but I don't like that he's setting Kate up to get murked either.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird vibe, and he feels like the creepy old dude that's hitting on 20-year-olds.
Yeah, he's a weird groomer vibes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Kim.
I'm so sorry, Kevin Durant, but the one and only daughter killer pre-K Musk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hate him.
He's villainous,
But he's
for sure.
he's so good at that character.
You fully believe that he is as dastardly as he feels.
Is he nice in real life?
Yes.
Good.
Good.
JP.
The fucking civil forfeiture cop. That shit.
Fuck that.
Listen, a cab.
Yep.
Fucking all that shit. That every time that civil forfeiture shit happens, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They want to go buy more fucking weapons to kill black men with.
Yeah.
You know, like
A town of 600 with an anti-mine vehicle.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
ugh,
Fuck that.
Adam.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
With his
Nice.
fucking night vision, you dork.
I don't know.
Like,
I thought it was pretty cool.
night vision's awesome. He's a dork, though. And he's
He's the kind of guy who wears night vision but stares at a fire pit.
he and Liz Lemon walked up to the dart attack aftermath, and she wasn't wearing night vision, and she could see fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I guarantee she shot like 12 of them, and he's like, I got 2.
yeah, just like you smell that smell in here. That is darts burning in the campfire because you shot at the campfire.
Yeah. But if you hear him tell it, he coordinated that attack
Yeah.
for sure.
He's like, he's like just shouting, "Follow my tracers!"
Yeah.
It's an L-shaped ambush. The L stands for Liz Lemon.
Make sure it happens.
We did it.
We did
What?
We did it. The
Yeah.
package.
the package.
Desmond's the package. Desmond's in this episode for 5
I'm pretty sure Jin's package was the package we were talking about.
That's the other.
There's a lot of total packages in this episode.
Yeah. It was an exceptionally horny episode.
Yeah. Ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
Thanks for having us.
It took 119 episodes, but we got you both on the same episode.
Ooh, we did it.
Anything you guys want to plug?
Yeah, we were talking about a guy I used to work with, really cool, really talented. His name is Brandon Lozier. He and his family and friends do a show Christmas time called Santasia. It is a sketch comedy Christmas themed show. Really good time at the Whitefire
Theater in Sherman Oaks, the Sherm.
Sherman Oaks. This is California.
Yeah.
I've flown out there before specifically to go see it and to visit Adam, of course.
Yeah.
But it's a good time. Go see it.
Yep.
Tell your friends.
Isn't Samtasia what Sun had in this episode? Honey?
I don't really have anything to plug.
Our wedding registry?
So that's where I was gonna go next. If you had buy us stuff on our wedding registry, it is theknot.com. I don't remember the URL, but if you search Kiana and JP, we're the only ones that come up on the knot because my name is weird. So Kiana.
I'm a 40-year-old man with a nickname.
Kiana.
Yeah.
And JP.
No one's named Kiana because it's a weird name. I shouldn't say it's weird.
weird.
It's a cool name. It's just not that many people have it.
Singular.
We found you a keychain at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Yeah, that was sick. That was the first time that happened in my lifetime. I met one
First
other.
time they sold one.
I've met one other Kiana. She was about 4 in a store, and her mom was admonishing her, and she said her name out loud, and both of us turned because we both reacted like our moms were admonishing us. And she went, "Are you?" And I went, "Is she?" And I happened to be wearing a princess crown because we were in the toy aisle. So
This is beautiful.
So she found a princess crown, and I took a picture with a 4-year-old who happened to be named Kiana in a princess aisle. So, my plug is yes, the wedding registry, but it's more for the Kianas of the world.
Yeah.
Wear a princess crown and take pictures with each other.
Name your
is
children
my plug.
Kiana.
Yeah.
And when did this happen? Just like last week?
No, it was probably like 2019. So if you were about 4 in 2019 in Indiana, I might have a picture with you, and I hope you cherish it.
If you were 4 in 2019 and listening to this episode, your parents should have better controls on your internet use.
Nah,
Your parents are cool as
You're a
shit.
real sick kid if you're listening to this.
Sorry for saying fucking horny so much.
Sorry for saying fuck so much.
Oh, Adam,
Yeah.
what are we watching next time?
What an excellent question. If you want to be lost with us, come on back in a couple of weeks. We're going to be talking He's Our You. Season 5, Episode 10. Central character Saeed. And we got a very special guest. Somehow we've conned a very special guest into appearing on our show.
Who could it be?
So JP and I, we went to college at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. That's where we met, and we both had classes with a very, very talented, very, very intelligent woman named Merlane Engwall. She was the chair of the theater department. She directed me in several shows. She's a very accomplished scholar. And we were like, we do a podcast about Lost, but we watch it in random order. And she said, and I quote, "I'm so proud of both."
One more than the other, though.
And I'll let you guess which one.
Yeah.
So yeah, Merlane, our former theater professor, is going to be on the show.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk some Lost with her.
Yeah, I think she's probably just checking in to make sure we're not talking too much shit about her. Yeah, we had our moms on, so we figured we might as well have our former college theater professor on.
Yep.
We're professional podcasters.
That's right. And it's because we get paid. Remember, ko-fi.com/we are lost on Lost.
Or the not.com, Cayenne and JP wedding registry.
Wedding 2025.
Or Kim Davister's Venmo.
at Kim-Davister69.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Damn. All right, ladies, thank you again. Adam, thank you as always. And everyone out there, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Lost on Lost. I'm JP. No.
Lost on Lost is produced and edited by me and JP.
We wish to acknowledge that we live, work, and produce our show on occupied land.
Burbank, California is located on the traditional tribal lands of the Tongva, Chumash, Kizh, and Fernandino Tataviam peoples.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin is located on the traditional tribal lands of the Peoria, Potawatomi, Miama, and Ho-Chunk peoples.
And Lost was produced in Hawaii on the lands of the Kanaka Maoli.
Visit native-land.ca to learn more about the land you live and work on.
You can engage with us on IG, Facebook, and Twitter at Lost on Lost 1.
You can also email us at wearelostonlost@gmail.com or support us with dollar monies at coffee.com/wearelostonlost.
Thanks to Lostpedia and its community of contributors, Danny Schmitz, random.org, and as always, you the listeners for tuning in.
We're hosted at Podbean. You can hear us there or wherever you get your podcasts, except MySpace. We're not on MySpace.
Yet.